Welcome back to Marriage and Relationships, and today we are talking about positive parenting. And Professor Miriam, talking about positive parenting, what is the importance of positive parenting?
Yeah, there are many important aspects of positive parenting, but I just want to mention a few, maybe 2 or 3. One of them, it creates a lot of unity between parents and children. When they are all comfortable and there's a lot of openness, they are happy, all of them, then it creates a lot of unity and bonding. They bond and they go together, and they are assured, they have a lot of confidence. Even when the children are out there, they have confidence that they are coming from a very positive, background in terms of what they have received. So when they walk into the society, they become better people than those ones who had the abusive marriages. When you have positive, negative marriages which are abusive, the children are timid in terms of what they do, how they perform, how they interact with the people. They are fearful, and with that, they cannot be able to perform. Their full potential can never be unlocked. But when they have positive, it's positive for them, they can become anything in the world because they are confident about what they are doing. The other thing is, therefore, develops responsive children. That's I have already mentioned. They are very responsive when they go to the community. They become responsible people. They have the confidence in themselves. They came from a very positive and confident environment, and they can be able to change other lives because whatever they gathered is what they want to pass on to others. So the culture can become perpetuated. A healthy nation is formed out of health households. So when you have healthy households, then even the church will become very healthy. When we have a positive marriages, when they come together, they find the fire of healthy and positive, members of the church, and they also, it's rolled over to the nation. And therefore, even the national output is better because people are able to give their best out of what they have, and they can show that from whatever they do. So the increased love, there's increased confidence, there is increased productivity, and all that rolls to the nation and the church. Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay, continue SMSing us. Our SMS number is 0706 100 100. Our social media platforms, Facebook fan page is Champions TV Kenya. We are talking about positive parenting. And Professor Miriam, how can a person increase his or her good parental skills?
Parental skills are actually generally, you cannot just have them come because, when you get married, for example, you are new to each other, the issue of children come and you have no idea how to handle them because you are getting them for the first time. Maybe the children that you had seen belong to your parents when you are helping if you are a firstborn, but if you are a husband, you do not even have an experience about children. So when they come, you are not even prepared. So keep learning on the job. You learn on the job. But for you, therefore, to improve the skills of how to manage the children, you must read widely on books related to parenting. And they are there in the market. They are there. Dobson has so many of them. James Dobson, he has so many of them. And you can be able to read those books. And just on the bookshop shelves, you find their books on parenting. Read as many as you can, because each book will give you a skill or another. The other thing, attend seminars. Seminars that are talking about, parenting, positive parenting, or just parenting. Attend those seminars and take notes. But don't just keep those notes. Apply the notes. Apply the knowledge that you have received. Because most of the people, they attend seminars, from the left, right, and center. But they never implement what they have gathered. Once you gather any knowledge on how to manage your children, to bring the children up, implement, apply that knowledge. That's the only time that becomes useful and relevant. The other thing is listen to testimonies about parents who have brought up their children. Because parents will bring different testimonies about what's happening. My children are like this. Well, I handled my child who was behaving like this. And when my child was behaving like this is what I did. And that is very important. Listen to testimonies as much as possible. These testimonies are everywhere. They are on social media, they are on the television, they are on the TV, they are on the electronic media, they are on the media, the print media. You can see the testimonies there, and just be open-minded, open yourself to learning. It's very, very important. And also, as you do that, do it prayerfully. Do it prayerfully. Learn to pray. I've written 2 books. One book on prayer. Read the book on prayer, and not just this one, many other books on prayer. They'll help you on how to pray for children. And also, there's the book on forgiveness. I've written another book on forgiveness, many other books, but these are the ones that I brought to studio. That you must also forgive yourself for the failures you make, and forgive your children for the failures they do, and they keep on learning a new thing. Remember, each day unfolds with new things, and you must keep on learning new things every day. We must be open to learning and accept it. Don't sit down. If you have made a mistake, don't keep on worrying on that. Just dust off and keep on going, and borrow for the good things that can develop the children. And the Lord will help you. Depend more on the Lord. To give you the skilling. But prayer is central. Yes.
Talking of reading the books, maybe going to the bookshop and buy some, because we have that parent who is not able to go to the bookshop and get maybe some of the books. Mm-hmm. What's your advice on that? What can he do so that he or she can increase her parental skills?
That's why I say that I give different ways of having to improve on your skills, because remember, skills is like training. You are getting training. So you must train yourself to read, we have said. And those parents who cannot be able to read, they have the option of attending seminars. If they cannot attend seminars, they have also the option of listening to testimonies. So interact with people who have children and listen to what they have. If you have a problem, ask, and you can be able to learn on how to go about it. There's also counseling that is taking place. You do counseling in either way. You can have Christian counseling or just secular counseling. And specifically for children, how to manage children, the counseling is open and is there. And you can get it from either the commercial counselors or church counselors, pastors. They can help you. Pastors can also help a lot. But remember also, pastors, they have also their problem of handling their own children. So as they handle your child, remember they have their issue. And if their children are not working right, don't base their counseling on what is happening with their children. Yours could be better based on what they have given you. Maybe they are just rioted and they were not able to contain them. That's how it is. Yes.
Okay, and maybe you may find that maybe a scenario whereby maybe some kids, right? Mm-hmm. Whether they say, I don't like my mom, I don't like my dad. Is it that they lack parental skills, or how can you explain that?
Well, we thank God that children have a human being like any other, and they have the right to accept or to reject somebody. Nobody can pin them down. So when they say they don't like somebody, you cannot pin. They have their right. It depends on their temperament. Maybe that person disciplines them, and they don't like discipline. The person who doesn't like disciplining them is a favorite. And also sometimes one parent is absent from the home, so when they come, they pamper the children. So that's a favorite. And there's another one who disciplines them and tells them the truth. They don't want to hear that. So that child might pin that, say, that is not good, or mom is not good, and yet they are just wrong by themselves. But also, the parents could be wrong. Maybe one child overdoes things. If you are disciplined, you overdo the discipline. The child also gets to know, this one overdoes discipline on me. Maybe they don't like me. That's why. So there are different facets, there are different reasons why children will be saying that. But you should not relent in your own role. Do it as if it's right, do it. Because if you don't do it, someday it will come back to you and you will see it. It does not matter what the child will say, whether you are good or bad, because that does not change you from who you are. Whether they say you are bad and you are good, it will not change you to become bad. So do the right thing at the right time and in the right manner.
Yes. Thank you so much, Professor Miriam. We've been talking about positive parenting, and you have heard, as a parent, if you want to have good skills, you have to listen, as Madam Miriam had said, you have to listen to testimonies, maybe pass by to the bookshop and buy some parental books. We have come to the end of our program tonight. Till next time, I'm Masikiare. Have a blessed night.